On the heels of FedDev Ontario's Scientists and Engineers in Business program, announced in October 2010, the Canadian Innovation Centre is planning to launch an online education program that turns business skills training from this into a dynamic experience. This innovative approach ties the task of acquiring knowledge and how to deliver and apply that knowledge by effectively using the main ways people learn, which are by seeing, listening, and doing. Seeing learners think in pictures and learn best from visual displays. They understand the content of a lesson when they see the teacher's body language and facial expression. To absorb the information, visual learners often prefer to take detailed notes during a lecture or classroom discussion. To support visual learners, the CIC will incorporate a video lecture with graphics. The ability to blog during a live class encourages classroom discussion. The live class allows a visual learner to see the content as it is being delivered, and then the replay of the class helps these learners with their note-taking. Listening learners learn best through verbal lectures, discussions, talking things through, and listening to what others have to say. Written information may have little meaning until it is heard. These learners often benefit from reading text aloud and using a tape recorder. By using video, the CIC allows the auditory learner to replay the lesson as many times as they need to. And with the information being graphically available, it permits the entrepreneur to reread the information aloud. They would also be able to follow the discussion that has been captured by accessing the blog associated with the module, and then participate by adding their own comments. Tactile learners learn best when using a hands-on approach and actively exploring the physical world around them. They may find it hard to sit still for long periods and may become distracted by their need to do or try what's been taught. CIC understands this and has shortened the modules to 15-minute sessions. For those learners, the CIC has embedded exercises in the modules they can work on if they still wish to do so. Knowing about how people learn and what will be included in the Canadian Innovation Centre's online training is one thing. But what about the effectiveness of this training? Let's find out. Meet Josie Graham, COO and Director of Projects and Studies at the Canadian Innovation Centre, who works with entrepreneurs every day.
Like everything we do at the center, we build in checks. Using the critical factor assessments as the foundation, the entrepreneur fleshes out his business development plan. He does this with the help of a mentor. The objective of the business development plan is so that the entrepreneur fleshes out his idea. We know that this is effective when we measure the business plan against the principles of the critical factor assessment. The critical factor assessment is a proven process that the Canadian Innovation Centre has used for 35 years. It points out the strengths and weaknesses of a business venture, and it also identifies fatal flaws that must be overcome for a venture to be successful. The use of a mentor is to help the entrepreneur so that he's not out there floating in a vacuum. It gives him a sense of relief, and it also helps him to know that there's somebody there he can call or he can email.
Hi, I'm Andrew Maxwell, the Chief Innovation Officer of the Canadian Innovation Centre. What you've just had the chance to look at is a short presentation on our new education and training format for technology entrepreneurs. At the bottom of the screen, you'll notice a scroll that directs you to other resources that's available to you as part of this program. In addition, if you were taking part in a real educational interaction, you'd have the chance to blog with other people about the content of the course and to get feedback.
The number one thing I've learned is to just go build something.
From this course, we learned how to do the business plan for this project.
What skills you're missing, what aspects of your business you need to develop more.
I think that was the best part of it, when we were being grilled about our business.
The thing that stands out the most to all of us, I think, is really just the entrepreneurial spirit.
The class has really helped us identify, I guess, our entrepreneurial aspects.
The business side that we were missing from our concept. Thank you for all your help. You've been tremendously helpful throughout this entire process. We couldn't have gotten so far without you.
All going well, the Canadian Innovation Centre will launch this program in the fall. Imagine each module as an episode. Each episode takes the entrepreneur a little further down the path of constructing his business development plan. Each episode will consist of a lecture, case study supported with reading and reference materials. Entrepreneurs can blog, enriching their online learning experience. The live broadcast will be captured and available as an on-demand service. In using online videos and software, the teacher's role is no longer to lecture or grade papers. They can spend every moment interacting with their students. Students are no longer being passive. They're spending every moment interacting or tutoring each other. This is the future. Online, on-demand learning that is dynamic and compelling, and it will soon be brought to you by the Canadian Innovation Centre.